CVMC EC Unit 1 Complex Variables Lesson 2 Continuity of f of z. Continuity of f of z. A function w is equal to f of z is said to be continuous at z is equal to z naught if limit z tends to z naught f of z is equal to f of z naught. So limit value is equal to function value. Limit value is equal to function value. F of z is said to be continuous. F of z is said to be continuous in any region, or of the z plane if it is continuous at every point of that region, at every point of that region, if w is equal to f of z is equal to u means is a function of xy plus I vxy is continuous at z is equal to z naught, then uxy comma vxy are also continuous at z is equal to z naught, that is at x is equal to x naught and y is equal to y naught. Then f of z is also continuous x equal to x naught and y is equal to y naught. How to get this one? Z is equal to x plus iy. Your z naught is equal to x naught plus iy naught. Two complex variables are equal implies x plus iy is equal to x naught plus iy naught. This implies real part is equal to real part, imaginary part is equal to imaginary part. That is the meaning. In this way we get this step. This is the way of getting this step. Conversely means reverse. At Z is equal to Z naught. Conversely, if uxy and vxy and uxy and vxy are continuous, yet x is equal to x naught, y is equal to y naught, then f of z is also continuous, yet z is equal to z naught. Note w is equal to f of z is a complex function, is a complex function. Giving values to z, we get one value of w, one value of w, that is f of w, means that is f of z. Then w is equal to f of z is a single valued function. Example, suppose w is equal to 1 by z, if z not equal to 0, 1 by 0 not defined. Take z is equal to 3, we get w value 1 by 3. Giving values to z, we get only one value, that is w is equal to 1 by 3. So, in this example, w is equal to 1 by z is single valued function. Giving values to z, we get two or more values of w, then w is equal to f of z is a multi-valued function. Example, w is equal to plus or minus root z. Here also z not equal to 0. Root 0, 0, there is no question of plus or minus 0. So only one value we get 0. That's why z not equal to 0. Now taking z is equal to 4. What is w? Plus or minus root 4. Plus or minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2. We get two values. So w is multi-valued function. Next, derivative of f of z. Let w is equal to f of z. Be a single valued function of w is equal to single valued function of the variable z is equal to x plus iy. Z is always x plus iy form. X is real part, y is imaginary part. Then the derivative of derivative of w is equal to f of z is defined to be dw by dz is equal to f dash z is equal to limit delta z tends to 0 f of z plus delta z minus f of z by delta z provided the limit exists and has the same value for all the different ways in which delta z approaches to 0. Delta z approaches to 0. So this, observe the diagram. X-axis, y-axis, this is P, xy point, Q, x plus delta x, y plus delta y point. Q approaches to P this way. Delta y 0, we get this place x plus delta x comma y. Next, delta x is 0, we get this place pxy. Another way. Here delta x 0, we get this place. Here x comma y plus delta y. Now this way, here delta y is 0, we get pxy plus. This way, and also curved path, straight line path. So Q approaches to P in different ways. This way, curved way, straight line way. In all different ways, we get the same derivative value. That is the meaning. Has same value means in each and every path we have to get same derivative value. That is the meaning. Note, here z is equal to 0 means, so x plus iy is equal to 0. How many ways it happens? X is equal to 0. First x is equal to 0. Second time y is equal to 0. Automatically we get z0. Second way, first y is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. Y 0, x is equal to 0. Automatically we get z is equal to 0. This is one way, this is one way. Another way, y is equal to mx, a straight line, a curve, whatever it may be, comma x is equal to 0. And this is the way of getting the value z is equal to 0. So whenever we apply limit z is equal to 0, we have to verify these three cases. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 case, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 case. Last one, y is equal to some function of x passing through the point P. X is equal to 0. So problem 1. Show that the function f of z is equal to z bar by z is not continuous yet z is equal to 0. At z is equal to 0. Your answer is, solution is, what is your f of z? Z bar by z. Z bar by z. So you write limit first value, limit z tends to 0, f of z is equal to limit x tends to 0, y tends to 0. First case. Your z bar is x minus iy. Z is equal to x plus iy. So z bar x minus iy. So x minus iy by x plus iy. So here first we put x equal to 0, we get limit y tends to 0 minus iy by iy. So we get minus 1. We get minus 1. Second case, limit z tends to 0, f of z is equal to limit y tends to 0, x tends to 0, x minus iy by x plus iy. First y 0. So we get x by x. Cancel, we get 1. So this not equal, minus 1 not equal to 1. So both are not equal. The derivative limit value we cannot get limit value same. So limit z tends to 0, z bar by z does not exist. So it is not continuous. Limit value not exist. So it is not continuous yet z is equal to 0.